Hey there, Stephen Pegg from Loves to Travel. Thanks for checking out our videos. Always appreciate when you watch what we do. We're going to do a little price comparison shopping. Not quality comparison, mind you, but price comparison of staples. Bread, eggs, milk, and we'll throw in bananas just for the fun of it because we always get bananas. But we're going to do Meijer, we're going to do Walmart, we're going to do Aldi, and we're going to do Kroger, right, honey?
That is correct.
Before we get into Meijer, though, to check out the prices in there, if you haven't hit that subscribe button below, please do so. Also, get the bell notification button below, notifies you when we put up our next video. Please hit the like button, too. That does help us out immensely. We're going to get parked. We're going to head on into Meijer. We're going to check eggs, bread, milk, and bananas. Hang tight. So we're inside of Meijer, and we're going to stop because the produce section is right up in the front. We'll look at bananas first. That's one of the things that we want to look at in here. Bananas, eggs, milk, and bread, right?
Right.
So how much are bananas?
Bananas are 49 cents a pound.
And they don't look too bad either.
Well, some look good. Some didn't look very good.
Right.
As you know, we like our bananas just perfectly yellow.
We're like really banana snobs, and we fully admit that we're banana snobs. So we're in the bread aisle, and we'll check out bread prices. We're going to check out two different prices. We want to look at the generic house brand, the Meijer brand here, and also Sunbeam. We've used Sunbeam since we got married, and I used it before we even got married, so we're kind of used to Sunbeam. So we'll look at Sunbeam, and we'll also look at the generic Meijer brand. How much is the Sunbeam?
$2.49.
And how much is the Meijer generic?
Well, the Meijer is $1.95. Remember, there are 20 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And we're comparing basically the same loaf of bread.
Yeah, we're trying to compare apples to apples here.
Right.
So you're going to pay maybe 50 some odd cents more for the Sunbeam, the name brand, than you would for the Meijer brand. And I can't wait to find out how much it's going to be across the stores now, the different stores we're going to try. So let's walk back and check out eggs and milk in the very back of Meijer here.
Meijer has two different kinds of eggs. They
Right.
have the non-cage-free eggs
Right.
and the cage-free eggs.
Okay.
And they have what they call the penny saver eggs.
Okay.
So we're looking at the penny saver eggs because that is what is in all the other stores for the
Right.
most part. And their egg prices is actually significantly dropped since January of 2023. Remember
How much was it?
January 2023, a dozen eggs at that time was $3.29.
Was that when we were going through the egg shortage and the $5 for a dozen of eggs?
Yes, because that actually started like last year, but $3.29 is what it was. Now it's down to $1.29 for a dozen large eggs.
And that's for the penny saver.
Right.
And how much for the Meijer brand?
The Meijer brand, which is cage-free eggs, was $1.69.
So a little bit more, but you're getting cage-free eggs.
Right.
And again, Meijer is what we normally buy. We did buy the penny savers last time we were at Meijer because they were 20 to 30 cents a dozen cheaper, right?
Right.
So, and they're, eggs are eggs for the most part, to be honest with you. Now on to milk. And they've got the same price for milk, 2%, 1%, and whole milk.
It went from $3.16 to $2.86.
Okay, so it's dropped about 40 cents.
Right. So overall, we've had a price decrease in Meijer
Right.
for eggs, bread, and milk.
And bananas have stayed pretty much the same price. What were they? We never talked about that. How much were bananas back then?
It was the same price, 49 cents in
cents.
January of 2023.
So bananas the same price. Eggs, milk, and bread have all dropped in price at Meijer anyway. What's the price of eggs, bread, milk?
Well, the eggs, bread, milk of the Sunbeam is $7.13.
Okay.
In January of this past year, it was $9.33, which is 23% less now.
Almost $2 cheaper.
Right. And then the Meijer bread with that is $6.59.
Did we look at Meijer bread last time we were here?
Yes, we did. So it was $8.73. So right now it's down 24.5%. So it's gone down.
Let's head out of here and we're going to go check out Walmart next, okay?
Right.
Where do you want to start? Bananas again, right up in front.
Bananas,
How much are bananas right now?
50 cents per pound.
What?
Yes. 50
Okay,
cents a pound.
that's more expensive by a penny per
A
pound.
penny.
So that's like a penny more per pound than Meijer.
That is correct.
So Meijer is cheaper on bananas anyway at Walmart. So, and how much was bananas last time?
50 cents a
So
pound.
they haven't changed in price.
Right.
Want to head back and check out bread? Go.
So there's two different kinds of bread. There is the sunbeam bread,
Right,
and that's the one that we normally buy.
right.
And then there is the Great Value bread,
The house brand.
which is $1.32.
Really, that's a big difference.
Right. So interesting to know, the sunbeam bread actually went up in price since last time.
Okay.
It went from $2.28 at Walmart to $2.42.
Up about 15 cents.
But the Walmart Great Value bread went from $1.38 to $1.32.
So that dropped 6 cents.
Right.
Interesting. So we're in the back of the store. We're here at the back of Walmart, back by the eggs and the milk. Let's look at eggs first. How much were eggs, or how much are eggs right now?
Right now they're $1.58.
And how much was a dozen eggs back in January?
$3.92.
That's like a $2.50 drop.
Right. It's pretty significant.
And that's the only brand of eggs that Walmart has. They don't have a house brand, right? Or this is the house brand?
That is their house brand. It's 1 dozen large eggs.
So how much was Great Value milk back in January?
$2.93.
And how much is it again now?
$2.76.
So it's dropped, what, about a quarter?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So-
it has.
How much is the entire list? Bread, eggs, milk,
So in January,
right?
the sunbeam bread, it was $9.63,
And how much is it now?
$7.26.
About $2, maybe a little bit more
Right.
than $2, right?
But if you go with the Great Value,
Okay.
it was $8.73, and
Okay.
now it's $6.16.
That's, again, a little over a $2.50 drop.
Right. So with one of them you're saving like 25%, the other one you're saving like 29%.
So again, prices dropping at Walmart. When we get all done with this, we're going to compare between how much each store was. But now we're going to head out of here and let's head across the street and go to Aldi, okay? Right in the front, as we walk into Aldi, of course, produce and bananas. They don't look like they have a lot of bananas here.
But they're a great price, aren't they?
That's why they don't have a lot of bananas. How much is the price?
48 cents per
Okay,
pound.
penny cheaper than Walmart and Meijer.
Mhm.
And they don't have a lot of bananas here. So, again, this is like late afternoon, so I can understand why they don't have a lot.
Right.
We're going to go back and check bread real quick. Hang on. I don't think they have any just plain white. There's no plain white bread here at all.
No, there is not.
And how much is it?
The ones that they have is $1.29 per loaf, which
Okay.
is 20 ounces, which is the cheapest out of all of them.
Right. Yeah, and again, we're here late afternoon, early evening, so I can understand why they're almost out. But that's actually a good price for a loaf of bread.
Mhm.
So milk, they have two different prices for 2% and whole milk.
Right, but we're going to go with our 2% because
'Cause-
that's the one we drink.
Okay.
And it is $2.62,
Mm-hmm.
and it was $2.98 last time in January.
About 35 cents, 36 cents. And how much are eggs? That is a great price for eggs.
Yes,
Unbelievable. Let them know how much
$1.18.
for a dozen eggs. That is probably the best price we've seen.
Right, and in January they were $3.99.
That is an amazing price for eggs right now. $1.18 compared to 5 months ago, $3.99. That's almost a $3 difference between January and now on eggs here at
Wow. And then so your overall cost for eggs, bread, milk, and bananas
Aldi. Mm-hmm.
at Aldi is $5.57.
And how much was it back in January?
$8.44. So you're saving 34%.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's Aldi. And again, Aldi's probably got the better prices of anything we've ever seen. We shop at Aldi's about once a month
Mhm.
because of their prices. But we have one other place we want to go and check out, and that is our go-to that we go to pretty much every week for digital deals. Let's head over to Kroger.
So Kroger, as you know, we know the price of bananas.
49 cents a pound, has been that way, except for one little blip back in the middle of winter where it dropped up to 55 cents to match other Krogers, but they're
Mhm.
back at 49 cents.
Right.
So that has been their price for bananas for quite some time, and they really are good about restocking bananas here at Kroger.
So the bread, they have sunbeam bread,
Right,
and that is $2.49
right,
for a loaf.
okay,
And then their Kroger bread,
Okay.
white bread, is $1.79 per loaf.
Okay. And how much was it back in September?
It was $1.99
Gone down.
for the white bread. But the same thing with the Sunbeam. It was cheaper in January,
Okay.
not December, January, at $2.29. Now it's more expensive at $2.49.
So it's gone up. The Sunbeam's gone up 20 cents, but the Kroger brand has gone down about 20 cents.
Well, it's on sale. So,
Okay.
we're pricing this out, including the sale prices, because we're taking a snapshot of
Today. Yeah. And let's go back and check out milk and eggs real quick.
Right.
Now, the milk price is the same across the board, 2%, 1% whole milk. How much?
$2.89.
And that's gone down just even in the last month. But how much was it back in January?
$3.16.
Yeah, so it has dropped a good, 20, 25 cents?
Mm-hmm.
316 to
Right.
280 something. And so it's really gone down. We're seeing that across the board on the staples. So the one last thing we want to look at here at Kroger is eggs. And oh my gosh, what a price. Not on the dozen eggs, though. So how
Right.
much are a dozen eggs here at Kroger?
Okay, if we use the dozen eggs, it would be $1.49.
Okay.
But the 18 pack was 99 cents.
You get 8. Why would anybody buy the dozen eggs if you can get a dozen and a half for almost 50 cents cheaper?
I don't know, but I priced the basically 2/3 of a dozen into this price because I'm pricing a dozen eggs.
Okay.
I would not buy the $1.49 if I had 99 cents next to it.
No, because what we'll do, because I know that we're going to buy the 99-cent eggs, boil up a little bit of them
Right.
and make egg salad out of them and have hard-boiled eggs too. So there's plenty of things that you can do with eggs. I would not buy $1.49 eggs for a dozen if I can get a dozen and a half for 99 cents.
Right.
How much was it though back in January?
The January was $2.69 for eggs.
Okay, and that's for
So-
the dozen.
Right.
So you're looking at about $1 drop, a little over $1 drop.
Well, if you go, it's actually $1.20 for a dozen per dozen, but that doesn't comparison. But since we're using 67 cents, because I only paid 99 cents for 18, I took 2/3 of it for the dozen.
Yeah, a little bit of math if you can
Right.
figure that out. So how much was the entire bill?
Okay, so Kroger in January was $8.63
Mm-hmm.
with the Sunbeam bread, and then right now it is $6.54. And
Okay.
then with the Kroger brand bread, it was $8.33,
Mm-hmm.
and now it is $5.84.
Okay.
So we're saving 30%.
All right. Now let's do real quick, and I cannot do this in my head, so I'm going to ask you to do it. Who's cheapest?
Would you believe Aldi is the cheapest?
No, I believe that.
Okay, Aldi is the cheapest at $5.57.
Okay. Now you're going to use the generics for all of these, I think.
Right, because that's what we're using. And then because of the eggs at Kroger, it was
Right.
cheaper. $5.84 Kroger came in second
Okay.
for the generic bread.
Right.
Walmart came in third,
Okay.
and then Meijer came in most expensive after that.
That's interesting. I would have expected Walmart to be lower than Kroger,
Right.
which surprised me. But hey, I'll take it, to be honest with you. It's our go-to store anyway. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Again, this is just a snapshot of one day. This is a snapshot of today. And just bread, eggs, milk, and bananas. That's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have yourself a magical day.